hold it all the way back here, and it's a clearance across their placement, not quite there. They're very happy to claim Zeppa's life, and now getting a bit of a move on. Footsteps going to flash dodged and avoided. The Thorns, though, going to be delaying most of this one. The Zekken's already taken up liberties. Funny options here.
This is a weird one, because Sen also are not really in love with keeping their guns.
No, so they're willing to fight and brawl and
be rotating out through mid, so Cloud9 have got to think about that, especially with him toggling the wall.
See, Vic is moving, looking in different directions now. Themselves here, holding, waiting for the re-swings. Potential fights to be taken by Cloud9. Hot shots fired. Oxy seized up, peak full pound. Net now. Looking, peeking, already claiming a few lives of their own. This is uncertainty into the step of Sen, but they've got this one held down now entirely. Vic. And Zekken's still there anyway, taking these fights. This pit, as long as it remains, it will be that thorn in their sides. And now Cloud9, and now he's second-guessing himself as Flash is pushing forwards as well, but the wall's going to be dividing up most of this on Oxy. Oxy! Okay. Classic Oxy.
Is also really crucial. Tells them whether or not they need to commit further resources to fighting.
That is a cheeky angle. He's crouched up here. Stun, no. Connects. Hold on. Trailblazer. He's got a lot of players waiting on the other side of this one, though. We'll see how he can really contend with it and deal with it. That's two dropped. Cuts them down. Flash is dodged and avoided. And it's a fight to be taken. John QT trying to square up to it. Realize Zekken lines it up now, but Oxy's got a showstopper. Whoa! My goodness! It's heavy fighting up towards mid. It's a Flash primed. Birds through and out. Oxy wants to take the lives from off the back of it. Mitch is also helping out from the side. Vic going to be setting it up now for another shorty. Second shot missing. Oxy couldn't quite adjust it. Flash through from Mitch. It's answered. Equal exchange there as Bang will rip his head clean off. And his players are starting to make their way in through into the B section here. It's not going to be catching on to most of them here. Out through elbow. Drop down, just crouched ever so slightly to the side. Sentinels are barreling over these Cloud9 players. An attempt at a defense being put up. But listen. Taking it with quite a lot of bluster. There's players lying in wait here. Bangs missed the timing, yet still spotted out by Zelsis. These classics, they are tearing Cloud9 apart. They split up their pieces and now hurting as a smoke divides up.
It's a risky fight to take here for Bang and Zelsis.
So, noise cues heard. A bit of raw spam as well to try and help it out. Zeppa takes the timing, pushes past it! But that's a hell of a lot of damage. Straight through the Sky flashes forwards, but surely a bit of a realization kicking in potentially there. And all the way through, no, the players have been pulled away. Sentinels, they take the bait. Straight up here, in through the site. Mitch is essentially just giving it. It's a blight that's just inserted in through the choke point here with 22 seconds left. Time is getting against you. The Seize slows down the approach even more. You need some pressure to start coming through now. With a Nightfall, that's a big collection. A lot of damage being done. Decade down, it's ground gained. He hasn't given this one up now, and he's even pressing forwards now with the paranoia. It is perfect in terms of the timing. Zekken helps him out over the side. Weapon picked up. Regenerating those bullets that he's got to work with and play with. Cloud9 have crumbled. The essence is really being brought down to the final moments here with only 6 seconds remaining. This plant needs to go down, flooding all the way back in. Zekken knows he can punish overdrive, and he's won the round. With a play like that, it's quick thinking.
Has got themselves into some pretty good spots. Late round the Trailblazer in mid, and here they go for a slightly earlier tempo on A.
It's all in really. Up through the A main choke. Bang! Steps forwards. There's a smoke to really cut this one out and across. The Sky Flash is perfect. Mitch forwards leading the charge.
On for info.
Yeah, the horn needs to be broken here, but as soon as it is, there's that acknowledgement. And already, Bang, retreating forwards again, and there's just spam with the players to pass this one though. But oh, the TP committed. Vic, he's gone. Sent back to the spectator seat. Zelsis, it's an old primed, ready to let loose and unleash. Steel Garden is making things mighty difficult, mighty awkward, and no one expects it from above. Zelsis, clothesline.
When you look at the timeline there, that's
enough here. Dash is going to be procced. All down, plant, in order. That's a vulnerable and a shock. You can see the idea is already coming about. An attempt of it anyway, but that damage.
There was a lot of damage on John. He got dropped down to 26 health.
Made rebounds, makes the retake a little bit easier there, and it does push these players out into the open, wide for the taking. Really seeing the pieces put together here and why this composition is taken. Is on top of it. Wants to take the fight anyway. Straight to them. Net is gone.
Yeah, that's a really good adaptation from Zelsis.
There's weaker weaponry, but now there is danger here. Sentinels are in a pretty good spot for it. Big highlights, big lights up. That's the shield gone. Down and out with the stinger. John's doing that. Zekken defends. Up the fight to take. Hunter's Fury. It's uploaded now. That might just be the panic button being hit. Does push back that plan for now. Wall needs to be broken, at least a portion of it. But Sentinels having to push and really make the play to try and help get that kill onto Zekken. Oh, line him up. A quick updraft dash to get the hell out of there.
This next round is going to be tough for Sen. The lockdown to stop a plant, and now buying time for C9 to get rotators in.
Bang, he hears it. There's a lot of presence here. That shield's going to be broken. Oxy was meant to try and defend that one. Vic just fade away out.
But now, pushed out. Zelsis' ult is going to allow Bang to get in. They should be able to get a plant and a pit off the back of this, and it'll be so tough for... I don't think they're too worried that it's over towards B.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, you've got really deep push-up position from Net.
Got a deep push. That is unorthodox, but what an entry, Oxy! Elsa's operator not too good against that. Vulnerable up. Sliding to the side here. It's a full committal from Cloud9 off onto that flank, and Sen having to flip the script here. And their understanding of how they were holding up now shoulder to shoulder with that shield, but it's already popped off here, and Vic just whittled down to about 4 HP, swinging from the side. Oxy! It's gone down and out. Zelsis is doing a number on him, but Cloud9 are still in this one. Fighting tooth and nail, not willing to give this.
That orb, if he's got teammates with him.
Maybe. Some of them on the fly, potentially, but taking it, rifles out. Trying to dissect most of the site. I'm down for this. Player POVs, the replay viewer here early. Well, wall being used. This is cheeky. Cloud9 going for a bit of a split into the B, using the wall to try and get themselves in, but no clearance into the corner! And the wall does not last. Celsius gone. Trying to win that fight out. Tapping away with a rifle. Claims a kill to his life, and that means the setup goes down, but so does the curtain drop down. It's an open fight to be taken still. Swings! No! Down in the into the spike, and you're right, it just gets harder and harder and harder now. Side, but no one really anticipating the top of that angle. Rez, online. Getting Zekken back into the fight, your star player to survive here, but Net on the flank already backstabbing. It's going to be dealt with. Zekken rips his head clean off. Fight out. The quick win for it. Double face up. It's Cord 4. Swinging wide with a slow over to try and slow it all the way down. Oxy still thorn in their sides and able to be removed from this angle. Lights out for it. Is that high? But still dropping it down here. And now Swamp's card. Here it is. Bang! It's beautiful. Out towards the back here, Naruto and all as well, just trying to really lay claim and pave a path to success. A deep push into the back of the spawn, but the spike is down in time. It was a tight time.
Yeah, but you can go mid and plant B, even with the pit in B main. Bang can't really challenge.
Nelsis hears it, footsteps rumbling now, and the alarm bot even just triggering. Wants to take the timing. He knows that there's a chance for it to really light them. It's all about a game of timings to this degree. Cloud9 are sitting nice and pretty. Zeppa just jiggling with the peak. Shots taken, the rate already falling. Zekken trying to apply that pressure onto the backside of Kitchen again, but time is just running away from them. The slow orb, Zeppa. Nowhere to run really here, but still being covered out. And even with Zekken just trying to adjust it with the movement. Vic, a few pot shots fired off as well. Bullets are rattled. It is an exchange. At least of the bodies traded out. Flank still being watchful here. There's a lot of pressure being applied quick and fast.
From the boys over in Cloud9.
Yeah, we hit.
Paranoia swings forwards anyway. There's a curtain and a wall of that fuel in your face still. Cloud9 are looking for the kills to be claimed here. Out towards it, damage done. Zelsis barely anything alive, but still has that weapon in his hand. Barely anything to work with. Scraps, odds and ends. Utils going to be used there. Pushes them back away from that retake, even being a possibility. Steel guard, and that was earned up. Zelsis. It's going to be that first line of defense, holding against that smoke, but now fades away. Pressure is really on him. And not enough damage done. It was a fade away on it.
Stack. They could still pivot B.
Minute now with a showstopper. Through into the back as well. Nets just obliterated into the back. Oxy, an attempt to return that fire. He's gone. That spam just lets it loose anyway as that plant's going down. It gives
Steel garden.
Safety net. And there it is. Ult's there, available. Let loose now. Oxy's going to be trying to lead that charge. It's on their own. With the rifle. Oh boy, tucked away in time. Guns ripped away. Snakebite into the back. This is pure chaos occurring. And Ray's looking to see if he can paint a clear estimate, but still he's going to be falling. Zeppa with a frenzy. How is he pulling this one out? It's a spike drop down. The Raid is left to salvage the operation. Plucks 2 out of the picture. It could be the safety net that Sentinels needed.
Net is sprinted towards them. He knows they can't.
Back.
The double
it's an indicator. Zeppa is going to try and hold this back again, but the Prowler, it points it out. He's tucked close, tight to the corner again. Swinging out wide. Satchel's good. Trying to disjoint this one. Oxy batters it just for that Horns. And already you're seeing the spam come forwards. That is a kill claimed. Already swinging, fighting, aggression. Name of the game. Cloud9 trying to get way ahead of it again.
That's that adjustment I'm talking about. You've got to actually fight.
Face forwards now. He's past the Thorns entirely. Not being watched for. There's a game of timings to be taken. Fight, one out. Bang gone. It is traded. But Bang's going to be trying to set it up now with the Prowler. Paranoia triggers all of it, but now Paranoia as the response. It's an equivalent exchange, but Zekken just reigning supreme from that top spot. Now Oxy hard committed. into the corner. Sentinels showed up through blue room as a paranoia in their face and a nade rebound, crossing them all the way up. Damage done. It's bloody business in the end, but it leaves just Oxy alive, seized up. Nade rips share. I mean, just no chance at all. Wants everything going to be utilized now to try and speed their way up through this 1 second. Holding tight, tucked to the corner once more. Bit of damage done, but again, he's alone here and isolated. Out into the open, throwing out that util. Swoop. The guns they take out will be good for them with Cloud9 survive. 3 intact. 6-9 being that scoreline. Small paranoia is good, but Mitch falls. Second is the leading number, Oxy. Let loose once more and unleashes. A lot of damage done. Showstopper on top. Second collects. Man, it's not. This is the pre-aim into the corner. Oxy! My God, man. It's a one-man army here. Taking the site by storm. John. Barely dodging and Juke. Up. Wall. 3-2-1 on the swing over. But Zeppa, he's missed his timing anyway. Out towards heaven. John's there. Taking the swing anyway. Thorns here to supplement. Big Horns lights them all up. And his players are being chunked down. Snakebite. It's deadly business, but willing to really turn up when it matters most. And aid rebounding, John forcing to back himself into the corner.
30 seconds.
Barely alive at anything, just limping into this fight in the fray, but it's still a 2v2 with a hit down. Race baited into the fight. Oxy with nade out, no weapon in his sights. Pressing forwards again, net is deleted. So they're keeping up the... There's util to try and delay them again. Sentinels are getting bodies into the mix. Gonna try and fight this one tooth and nail, but straight through the smokes. The bullets are finding domes. And just like trapped. What's going on?
He's trying to find a gun. He's running around, seeing if he can find a better weapon, but all he's found is a bulldog.
Through main if he's fast enough.
I really thought that they'd be here. First rubble fight I've seen in a while.
And this is a heavy stack again of the bodies. Paranoia sees an nade towards the back. Showstopper glides and finds his mark. Zekken obliterated.
Positioning on site. They need to fight for something.
Orb
Oxy's got to go heaven.
Zelsa's got the ult. Critical engagement taken, and still got us to push them all into the corner. How do they fight even forwards? This is going to be Sentinels taking up space onto the site. Rifles need to be here for them. Shorty in Oxy's hands. Ulta fading away in the midst of all brackets. C9. It all backs onto this one. Look at them. Vulnerable to Thorns and all. It's all being offloaded. Vulnerable into the corner. Bang. He's creeping, crawling, and he's found his time to strike.